Yes, possibly when he's no longer with us.
So he's lovely to wind him up, isn't
Big
he?
thank you very much to the T-shirt, Graham. Much appreciated, sir. Very, very much indeed. So great to see that car out again, down into the low eights, hopefully sometimes into the high sevens as well. You never know, it's just when they want to turn it up or not, as the case may be. Against Nigel Hale, these are numbers 4 and 8.
No, interesting. It's Nigel Hale that's having problems with traction these days. Even though he has a postcode on wheels there, sometimes it doesn't hook.
And for a matter of weight. And a really good looking 10.48 at 138 in the other lane. And once again, I'd say it many times, but it's true. Massive respect to the Hale family for supporting Street Eliminator week in, week out. They know they don't have the quickest cars, they know they're a good few seconds off of the quickest cars in the cars, but they turn up and they try, and sometimes they pick up round wins here and there as well. So yeah, well done to the Hales. Number 1 qualifier, Tony Higgs. Will it be a full run? Will it be, might be just a test to get off the line, just to test the setting. He's building food, so he will be leaving the line.
Coasting now then.
118 to 60 foot. I think that's definitely that. That's, do you know something? That's actually half a shame you didn't keep that one going. Anything with a street tyre on, whether it be bike or car, it's got 1.1 seconds, 60 foot. It's seriously hauling.
And not only that, he just coasted across the finish line at 92 miles an hour, still went 9.54. Wow. Okay, Victoria Smith with the Boost Monkey Buick.
No Mark Sheridan, sadly.
Yeah, unfortunately so, he didn't make the cruise. So Victoria, what's your number 2 qualifier? Went 770, over 190 miles an hour.
Now this is another one of those cars that really has an awful lot of grunt, especially up towards the finish line. The car is capable of running 200 miles an hour. Start raining. 185 miles an hour. Very nice looking 1.28 to 60 foot. Almost looks sedate actually, didn't it? Really. Got round on a comp bike coming round behind the tower now as well. I can see the jets, which means that all the big stuff is not far away, folks, so don't go anywhere at all like you would on a beautiful sunny Easter Sunday. James Murray and Rob Carter. One slip from Rob, and James will be there. He went 9.72. Yes, a 9-second Cortina Estate. One of those great sleeper cars in the Keswick Lane. Rob is not leaving anything to chance. Backed off it a little through the finish line. We're all good. 9.95 from James Murray. 43 miles an hour. They were designed to go that fast. I'd say no. But I'm afraid.
So match up for round 2. Tony Heath has got Graham Smith. Victoria Smith's got the bye run, and Rob Carter's taking on Joe Bankstow.
One thing that always surprises me from Sheridan is on cars today, it's things like all the trim and stuff like that that we start picking off at those speeds.
Yeah.
I remember when I was at school, one of my friends' mums had, I think it was a Citroen, but when it got over 70 miles an hour, all of the trim started peeling off and everything else as well. And that's similar age. Okay. So, Heads Up Racing first, the finish line wins. Graham Dart's taking on Aswin Noble in round number 1 of Comp Bike, which is an absolute shark tank these days. Look at the top 4, 5, 6, 7, all in 8, 9, 10, all in the 7s. run what you run type of class. You get a lot of bikes in here that previously were racing in super street bike. You've got some big tyre, big slick bikes. Sorry, big tyre, wheelie bar bikes even. And some pro stock bikes. And some other stuff that just don't fit anywhere else. That's not happening.
So Michael Piggott and Chris Neary. So Michael qualified number 2 to the 7:29. That warp speed bike going really, really well. And Chris Neary, it wasn't going entirely to plan this weekend. He hasn't had the perfect run yet, as in everything going the way it should.
Emphasis on yet.
Yeah.
It's always just a moment away. That would be a good time. Still not quite happening for Chris Neary. 99.88, just a breath of wind from 200 miles an hour. Yeah, Chris Neary's best run of the weekend at 9:60 at 1:52, but still nowhere near what that bike can run.
Michael Piggott gets a bye in round 2 as well. So yeah, very happy with that. That's Len Padgett. But no sign of Paul Hambidge at all.
Well, they were number 7 and 8, so they were the closest matched in round 1. Then was in the 760s, he ran 761. This is great weather for post-op bike racing. Tailwind, hardly a cloud in the sky, lovely fresh air. Quickest of the weekend at 7.50. That's 70 miles an hour. I'd also like to mention as well very quickly, if anyone has a direct line to Goldie, whoever runs things these days, if we could book this weather for every single race day throughout the year, that would be fantastic, please. Hardly a cloud, tailwind, fresh air, beautiful day. Daniel Madeira and Pete Slater. Daniel, number 6 with a 7:44. Pete's got a bit of a mountain to climb, 4/10 behind, but anything's possible. Oh, good race. Very close race. To lose out at 186 in the other lane. That was a proper race.
Yeah, that's a new PB for Daniel as well. Actually, he did went 7:44 qualifying for a PB. He just found another 400s. So well done, Daniel, but a great race.
Keith Wright, Kestrel Lane, number 11 with an 864, taking on Dan Diaz. 7.37 for Danny. His quickest run of the weekend, 171 miles an hour. Well, you would have almost bet the farm on Dan in that one. But Mike just not behaving at all. He's just going to coast through the finish line, take the first exit. Dejected looking crew as well, unsurprisingly.
Patrick Wolsey and Jasmine Cordell, your next pair. And then you've got Danny Crocker on the solo, that'll be a wrap. It'll be 8:50 bike, leading us into our first pro-stroke show session.
That phrase might stick, I like that. Pro-stroke show session. So that could be a good time. Jasmine Cordell ended up number qualified with a 7.40. Up against Patrick Rawnsley, both of these two in the 7s, as most people are, or have been. Cool. Probably family affair as well down there on the start line. Brother and dad down there watching. That one's going in. Jazz is just revving the throttles in to say, come on, it's your go. Patrick's going, now, both together. 176 miles an hour, that was beautiful. Lose out for 769 and 185. They both did everything they could on the start line to put each other off. It didn't work. They both ran their quickest runs of the weekend. And for Jazz, I'm pretty damn sure that was the quickest run.
Yeah, it is. Wow.
Danny Cockrell. I can say the bike name because he's put it on the entry list. Fat Bike Returns. But 7:02 in qualifying. Could it be a 6-second run? Prime conditions for it for Dan. He's never been there on 2 wheels.
Whoa. That's a good one.
I love the fact that the team are mostly almost got nonplussed with that after everything he did in qualifying. But there we go. What a great first round in comp bike. So, eliminations for 850.
Yeah, double Dutch on this one then. Ralph Petrolilia taking on Patrick Marit. This is 850 bike, round number 1.
Yeah, you guys on the banking and on the grandstand got a perfect view of that.
So Kevin Wright taking on Angelos Karandrias from Amsterdam.
Colin saying like his name. For Kevin Wright.
Relay taking one.
Pretty much dead even on the tree. Actually, both had 0.18 lights, so you had the better bike that didn't break out. Joe Elliott and Asasiak. Joe's bike is BMW 1000. And it's normally aspirated. So I've mentioned this before, but a really good barometer as to what the air and the weather and the track will make on Joe's bike. Just when the air's better. 764. Anna went 843, still didn't get there first, unfortunately. Okay, Paul Morris and Steve Jackson. Your next two. So a few more pairs to go of 850, and then it looks like it's Comp Eliminator starting the session.
I think it's the Jets actually.
Okay, well the Jets are ready to go as well. Just check. So Paul Morris was number 6, and Steve Jackson hadn't actually run in the 8s.
Sharon. Many happy returns for your birthday today. I did shout out earlier as well, so that you could have 2 hits on this one. And that's all at Team Time Chasers. Gary going alongside Carl Thomas. In the central lane. Oh, problems for Gary though, so Carl Thomas. Once again, happy birthday to Sharon. Right.
Sorry. Stacey Reid and Pete Wise. Pete Wise in Civic Lane was number 7 qualifier. Stacey was in at 14 because she didn't put a run in that was legal, as in the right side of 8.50. That would be a good time. And Stacey back to the stuff of racing, so I'm pretty sure Boys and Stacey got something up this week. Second off the line now. Perfectly done. 8.65 beats and 8.66. She was also off the line first by about 10.
Right, last man, J-Ro, number 1 qualifier. Taking on Pete Slater. Match up for round 2, the Giant taking on Stacey Reid, well, Peter taking on Carl Thomas, Kevin Wright taking on Paul Morris, and whoever wins this gets a bye in round 2.
Looks like they both broke out.
J-Ro was slowing down, looking over his shoulder. He broke out by more than Pete Slater did. Pete Slater had a better reaction time. That was actually what made the difference in that race.
Yeah, I think.
So we hope you enjoyed the bikes. We're on with
One
Jets.
on the right stays in.
Anyone not seen a jet car before in VIP?
I have, but I want to see it again.
Right. Those orange, lovely orange sunglasses may be slightly melted after this, though. You're gonna like this.
That's all right. It got them out of Christmas cracker. I thought we'd use them eventually.
They're not far away. They can reach you.
Yeah. Okay, to kick things off for our exhibition session, it is Perry Watkins with Oklahoma Willie. This incredible machine. I'm afraid it's not messing around at all. He's going straight into it.
Absolutely show quality. Show quality. The reason it's called Oklahoma Willie was it was found in a field. It was a farm truck. It was found in a field in Oklahoma. It's very old as well. I think it's a good 70 years old, something like that. 1958. Was it? Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of rotting in a field in Oklahoma. Very brought it to the UK, put it in the store there, and they thought, you know what, there's something missing. Oh, it is. Yeah, there we go. Everyone at the CRT Balcony people there.
Something's been spotted.
Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like one of the fittings. Well, very unusual to have any sort of issue. The good thing is with Perry, there we go, just off the start line. It's actually got an engine in it as well. It's still got the
It's still got the flat 4 underneath the bed at the back.
So it's possibly the only self-manoeuvring jet car on the planet other than Forward Zoom.
Might have been wrong well on the this Pro Mark Super
Okay, so Perry will just, I'm sure actually, they will get that hopefully fixed behind the scenes and just come straight back, but we shall see.
Yeah, very quickly as well, race director just came in and said, you might have heard it, apologies, hit the wrong button, it's not Pro ET, it was Pro Modified that were needed, please. So Pro ET, not yet, sorry, Pro Modified, please, into the Mary Lane if you're not already there, which you probably, possibly, might be. So yeah, apologies for anyone from Pro ET, hang on a minute, let's go. Sorry about that. So we have, it's side-by-side run this time round.
Yes.
Oh, there we go. They're actually just.
Yeah, as I say, honestly, that track is just absolutely gorgeous. Those with the tulips last week. See that? Well, I just think it's the engineer who's gone into it to the form process to still have the engine in there to drive it around, manoeuvre on site, etc. It's not just a phenomenal show vehicle. It has a purpose as well. Very, very good indeed.
Well, Perry's going to park it down there. The race director will be very happy with his new mode of transport.
Yeah.
Because that's exactly where he parks. So thank you very much for the donation, Perry. We've got Jet Dragsters coming round as well. They will be side by side. What show they put on over the last couple of days. This is something to watch. Even if the sun's shining and it's not dark, they still look pretty awesome. The one good thing out of that actually was nobody on VIP actually got a whiff of what was coming yet.
No.
This is going to be better. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
You'll see what I mean in a minute.
So, two jets coming out. We have the Spider-Man jet on Julian Webb. And of course, the Fire Force number 5 of Martin Hill. Racing to 1,000 foot. You can see the orange markers are up there. That's the race distance for our jets. If it's your first time witnessing these incredible machines, hearing temperature is recommended. So they are noisy.
And diapers possibly.
Yeah, it is.
They
have the equivalent of around about 10,000 horsepower each, just to give you an indication. They are powered by Pratt & Whitney J60 jet engine. I believe it's the same engine in both jets. Actually, it's the same engine that's also in Fire Force 3 as well.
Where do they come from, though?
Well, they find an aeroplane that had 4 engines on it, and they thought, well, okay, we can get 4 jet cars out of that.
Okay, that sounds logical, yeah.
I mean, the Pratt & Whitney jet has been around a long, long time.
Okay.
The problem they have now is getting serviceable parts for them.
Okay.
So, yeah, basically, I mean, Martin has, shall we say, connections to get hold of these parts, but eventually they will run out. Yeah.
Okay. So the tractor's moved out the way. Perry's still parked over there. So Martin in, that's Fire Force number 5, the only jet dragster in his stable. He's had 4 previous jet funny cars. 2, 3 and 4 are still in existence and still running. Fire Force 3 I'm sure you're going to see today at some point.
Yes.
And Spider-Man, the car in the other lane. Was it Martin that built most of that?
No, it's Scott Hauser.
Scott Hauser, I beg your pardon.
Yeah, did all the fabrication work. And we know that Graham Sykes did the wheels as well, because that was part of the build that he got involved with.
Yeah, that's the Spider-Man car. Just sitting there patiently, waiting to go. So after the side-by-side jets, we are scheduled. I'm not sure whether Perry's actually going to run or not, as the case may be. We've got Comp Eliminator round number 1. We've got Pro Modified. You just take us through the order, Colin.
Comp Eliminator, Super Street Bike, Pro Modified, Top Fuel Dragster, Nitro Funny Car, Nostalgia Funny Car, and Top Fuel Bike. All to come at you in this session, so it'll be very exciting indeed.
Just loads of eliminations and racing throughout today. Here we go then. And once again, they can't hear me now, but just watch the people on the balcony. Have you seen jet cars before? Don't watch the jet cars. Watch the people on the balcony. That's what we do. Fun. We're really grown up about this. We just like scaring people, don't we? He's getting there. If you're watching on the live stream, getting a good look at Martin Hill in the cockpit of Fire Force. There's the team over at the starter. And before anything gets serious, both of the support vehicles have to be moved well out of the way. They're going to transit. Seems to be fired ashore. Spider-Man one. Okay. Oh no, don't make it out so you can't see it. Anyway, side by side jet dragsters coming your way. Oh, it's just under. I like the fact the only clouds in existence at the moment are the ones made by the cars.
Making our own weather.
I think he's looking a bit nervous. I still don't quite know what's coming here. This isn't allowed it. Someone's already made a run for it. At 257 miles an hour. Bear in mind, those are 1,000-foot times, folks, just in case you're thinking, my God, that's a new world record. And Julian, 485 at 240. He did actually go red by 0.2, left Martin for almost dead on the start line. But what a tremendous show. Everybody on VIP, do you see what we mean now? Yeah. Who is it that scampered up the back? Yeah, send them out.
Smoke still hanging about.
Please, for the whole teams.
Very enjoyable.
Oh
do you want to know something else really funny? And to the Fire Force team as well, please. Put your hands together. What a show. Can I just give you one more little nugget of information? Sorry. That's not the loudest thing you're going to see today.
By a long way.
By some margin. So, Perry has actually, whatever the issue was, is solved.
Yeah, as I say, we sure it was a fitting, but Ed had spotted that on the side of the jet, so that's been taken care of. So Perry Watkins, as soon as the track is ready to go, will be putting his exhibition run in with Oklahoma Willie. It's 1958 Volkswagen that Darryl has mentioned was found in a field in Oklahoma, and the farm was owned by Willie, and that's how the vehicle got its name. And what a transformation. I mean, it would win any show and shine wherever it went, but to have it as an exhibition vehicle like this, with that jet engine on the back. Perry is a very talented engineer. He's built a lot of vehicles over the years, including one that I remember really well. It was called the Flatmobile. It was like the Batmobile, but literally just inches off the deck. And one of a fantastic creation that Perry has put together. But this is, I would say this is his favourite one. This is the one that goes everywhere. It is actually taxed and MOT'd. The reason I know that because I checked it, but it is fantastic. But it does actually go around the country in the back of a trailer. It's a little bit, shall we say, it's not very conspicuous on the road. but if needs be, you can drive it. Just don't pull up behind him at the traffic lights, annoying, because he will bend you. Expect speeds somewhere in the region of 140 miles an hour.